have to solve this one out. So you got x minus 4y, and then we got negative 16. So same thing, you subtract the x's and divide by the y. So you're going to say minus x. Okay, as always, I would put a 1 in front of that x. Okay, and then I got negative 4y, and I got negative 16 minus 1x. And then we're going to divide by negative 4, each piece. What do I need to do? I need to flip it, okay, because that's negative 4. Negative 16 divided by negative 4 is going to be 4. And then for the slope, I'm going to get positive 1 over 4x. Okay, so look at your lines. Which one starts out at 4? B and C. Okay, so now you're going to kind of look at the slope. Okay, and on these ones, they're kind of hard to tell. And so you can also look at the shading, because that's the difference between B and C. Is it shaded above or below? It should be shaded below. So which one is that going to be? B. Okay, 17. What two kind of lines should you have? Both dotted. So what can you eliminate? You can definitely eliminate C. Okay, so cross it off as you go. Okay, line 1, where does it start out at? 3. So any graph that doesn't start out at 3, cross it off. What could you cross off? Yeah, you could definitely cross off A, and what else? Nothing. It's a trick question. Okay, so we got B, and what else left? D. Okay. Do they both start out at negative 3? The other line. Okay, they look the same, so it's a matter of shading. So line 1 should be shaded above or below? Above. Okay, and then line 2 should be shaded above or below? Below, so that's going to be B. Okay, 19, what two type of lines should they be? One dotted, one solid. What could you eliminate? C. Yep, so cross off C. And 19, this is one where you're going to have to do a little bit of work. Okay, so same thing, put a 1 in front of that x. So we're going to say minus 1x. And then divide by the number that's next to the y. Okay, and on this one, you need to flip. So you're going to get negative 2 plus 1/2 x for our first line. Okay, line 2 is going to be 5x minus 2y. We got negative 4, so you're going to say minus 5x. Negative 4 minus 5x. And we're going to divide each piece by negative 2. So you also need to flip. So you get positive 2 plus 5 over 2x. Okay, so start with the first line. Okay, look at A. Does it start at, it should be the shaded, or the solid line. Does it start at negative 2? No, cross it off. Okay, look at B. Does the solid line start at negative 2? No. What about D? Yes. Okay, so it's going to be D. Okay, so did you really even have to do all this? No. Okay, so check as you go. Okay? If you don't know what you're doing, what should you do? Yes. Okay? I don't encourage guessing, however, it's better than leaving it blank. Okay? Okay, 21. Okay, is there any zeros? No. Is there any negatives? Yeah, what do we do with them? We put it on the bottom. So what could you cross off? What's not on the bottom? C and B. Okay, so you could cross those off. Now, which one looks right? D. Okay, the A has a 2 with it, so we don't definitely know that that's not right. Okay, 23. Where does the big 2 go? On top. What about the K to the negative 2? Bottom. So what is that answer choice? B. Okay, 25. What does multiplication tell us to do? Add the exponents. Okay? So you say 2 plus 2 plus 2 is what? 6. What's the only one that has a 6 with it? C. Okay, 27. That's still multiplication rule. Okay, you're going to multiply the big ones. So what is 3 times 4 times 3? 3 times 4 is 12, times 3 is 36. So it's going to be what? B. Okay, 29. You're going to multiply the bigs. What are our two bigs? Negative 2 and negative 1. And what is that going to be? Huh? 2. So what answer choice is that going to be? B. Do you get it, Madison? Okay, we got negative 2x times negative x, negative 2. So there's really a 1 right here. And you multiply these two big ones. So negative 2 times negative 1. Make sense? Yeah. Okay. 31. What's that should look like? Is there any negatives? Yeah, so where do they go? Bottom. So what's it going to be? D. Okay, 33, we got B to the negative 1. Where do negatives go? Bottom. So what's it going to be? C. Okay, 35, you're probably going to have to show a little bit of work, okay? So we got 4x2, y2 to the negative 4, okay? Fill in a 1 right here. I would probably put yourself a note on there to put a 1 right there. It's going to mess you all up. Okay, and what kind of rule is this? It's the power rule. What do you do with the exponents? Multiply. You got to multiply them. So we got 4 to the negative 4 times 1. Negative 4. X to the negative 4 times 2. And then you're going to get y to the negative 8. Okay, well, without even doing any more work, what has x to the any kind of 8? Okay, what about the y? It's going to be D. Why D? Yeah, okay, so we know that x has got an 8 and a y's got an 8, so it's got to be D. Okay, 37. What kind of rule is that? It's the division rule. Okay, what do you do with the exponents? You subtract them, so you're really going to get 2 minus 1. What is that? 1. So it's really 2, negative 2 to the 1 power. What is that going to be? C. Yeah, it's going to be C. Okay, 39. Same thing. What do you do with exponents? Yeah, and this one one you're probably gonna have to do a little bit of work. So we got 39, and it's gonna be negative 2k to the 2 over 2k to the 2. Okay, so we know we subtract the exponent, so what is 2 minus 2? 0. So you get k to the 0. And then for the bigs, you got 2 over 2, 1, and then you still have that negative out there. Okay, well, what is k to the 0? What's anything to the 0 power? Is 1. Where we answer that? And so our answer is going to be negative 1. Okay, last one. We got 41.
Do you have to amp stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah. Find your way to the front office. You're welcome.
Okay, 41. Mm-hmm. 39 is going to be D. We got x to the 4th minus x to the 1. Yeah, so it's going to be x to the 3rd, so it's going to be D. Okay, 1 through 42, you're going to do on your own. Okay, I just did half of them. Okay, get them done, and then put it in the box and or take it home. If you're going to lose it, don't take it home. Okay, tomorrow we're going to finish the packet in class, and then you can either take it home or do it on your own.